So many of my Islamic brothers are upset with me right now. They're arguing the semantics of a post I made explaining that people, white Christians, are going to be very Islamophobic if we do not come out in defense of young innocent children. And they're not thinking correctly for a few reasons. One, because if we only allow Zionists to be the ones who are against the rape of children, then Zionists are going to appeal to the masses because most people agree that little kids shouldn't be raped. And that considering it was Muslim men who committed these heinous acts, we as Muslims should be offended and come out against them. Secondly, they're saying, oh look, but a white man raped kids too. That's not what we're talking about. People of all races and all ethnicities rape kids. What we're talking about, the fact that when Muslims do it, it's covered up by a government. When a white man does it, it is not. These are actually completely different subjects, but these people are too stupid to understand them. They've attacked me now, and they think by trying to vilify me and endlessly attack me for clicks, somehow it's going to help them in their standing in Western societies. And I want to make something very clear. I live in the most Christian country in the world. My reversion to Islam was extremely risky to do. I'm in the middle of the largest and most famous criminal case on the planet. All of my judges are Christians. I live in a Christian society that is very fearful of Muslims. I have suffered for my reversion. I also stood up to Piers Morgan on October 8th, the day after, and against all legal advice, made it clear that what was happening was a genocide. And I stood up on the most watched platform on the planet in the middle of a criminal case with Christian judges judging me, and I stood there defending Muslims. And this same community of Muslims then turn on me and attack me because I gave my daughter a Christmas present, because you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas. And they start...
What? Wait a minute, guys. Oof. Wow. I don't know. Let me just give my opinion for this short clip I just watched, guys. You know, he said something that actually moved me. He said that there are innocent people out there that are suffering. They are raping young ones out there, and he's fighting against that. And what he's just trying to let Muslims know is that let's come together and fight for the innocent ones so that these things will stop. So he said he was being attacked online. That why would he say that? And I don't see anything bad in him saying that, you know, let's him fighting for the rights of people. That's what he does. And he said that actually shook him, because it was like for him to actually revert to Islam because of what he has discovered about the religion. Why would they try to attack him? Because he is trying to defend the right of the people. And he said one thing he discovered is that when Muslim does something wrong, the government will back them up. But if the white people do something wrong, then nobody is backing them up. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know what he has discovered. Maybe he felt like those people, you know, being raped or so are coming from a particular religion that is passing message to. I don't know if what he's saying is true, but what he was just after is let us come together and work hand in hand and fight these things, you know, fight for the young ones, for innocent people. Another thing that he didn't sit well with him from the Muslims were, you know, Muslims don't believe in Christmas. They don't celebrate Christmas. Because he's a Muslim doesn't mean he doesn't have the right. He has the right to do whatever he wants to do. And I think Muslims were disappointed in him because of the fact that as a Muslim, you're not supposed to buy your daughter a Christmas gift because they don't believe in Christmas. And to him it was like, it's his personal life. What has that one got to do with, you know? And I don't know, guys, but I'm sure there's more to this that he did not say. I'm sure there's more to this that he did not say. It's not everything that is in his heart he poured out. He just gave the important ones, and let's keep watching. Let's see how it ended, guys.
And I need to argue with them about the Quran on my Twitter all day, and I need to reply to them, otherwise I'm afraid of them. You people are not in control of Islam at all. It's not yours. You don't own it. And I don't owe you a fucking thing. You're all irrelevant because you're just sitting there all day tweeting at me as I've blocked you. And I will block every single person who comes at me in bad faith. If you come at me in good faith for a conversation that you want to have, a logical conversation about Islam, I'd love to do that. I'd enjoy it. But when you come at me attacking me to try and get clicks, you just get blocked. It's insanity. The hubris and the lack of respect that these people are operating under does nothing which is positive for the image of Islam. And anybody who is defending child rapists just because they're Muslims is aiding Islamophobia and aiding the narrative control that certain populations inside on this planet want to have when it comes to Muslims. So, if you dislike me, you can dislike me. If you think I'm not a real Muslim, that's up to you. I know the truth of my heart, and Allah knows the truth of my heart.
That is it. I see, guys. I don't know. In my own opinion, I would say when it comes to religion, we should not enforce things on people. Let them live their life. Yes, because he's a Muslim doesn't mean he cannot live his life. You know, one thing I noticed about Islam is that as a Muslim, you have to be very careful with your lifestyle. There are some things you are not supposed to do or say or associate yourself with, because that's how Islam is. It's strict. They are strict on their doctrine. If you are supposed to dress this way, you have to dress this way. If you are supposed to talk this way, if you are not supposed to celebrate this particular thing, you are not supposed to do it. But you know, sometimes it's still new. I feel like it's still new. It's still a newbie in Islam. So it's gradual process. When he just converted to Islam barely 1 year, are you guys expecting to do a lot? No, he's just trying to say that let's come together as a Muslim or religion, come together, let's fight against this rapist. And everybody they were not attacking him. Why would he talk about that? And that's what pissed him off mostly. I'm sure that's the major thing that pissed him off. Other things came that he has been swallowing, and he just had to pour it out. That why would they come on? Why must he always come online to talk about Quran, defend Islam, do this, that? At the end of the day, they will still attack him just because he just said something that will benefit the society. This one is not all about its religion again. Fighting for the right of people, it's not based on religion. It's based on the society, based on human rights. So he's not comfortable with the way people are attacking him, saying that why will he talk about this? Why will he be supporting? I don't see anything wrong in him supporting the innocent ones, people that are not vulnerable, that cannot fight for themselves. We are supposed to help. So him encouraging Muslims to do so, I feel that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, regarding the Christmas gifts, I think that one, I don't know, he's not, in my own opinion, he's entitled to his life, right? But I feel like since you are a Muslim, you're not supposed to publicize it online. If you are doing something, just do it privately, because you know the religion you find yourself into. In Islam, they don't celebrate Christmas. There are a lot of things they don't eat. There are a lot of things you don't do. So you buying gifts for your daughter is not a wrong thing per se, but you putting it online for people to see is where I feel the problem lies. So now the man is really angry. He's really angry. He said religion is personal decision. Whether he loves Allah or he doesn't love Allah is between him and God. And that's how I feel religion should be. It should be between you and your God. You should not enforce that. Don't do this. You can't keep telling people how to live their life because of religion. So I want to go through some comments. Somebody said, I barely agree with Andrew Tate, but this is spot on. That is, sometimes he does not like to agree on what he says, but this particular video makes sense because we are all fighting for the right of people, right? So another person said, why do you choose Allah over Jesus? I'm sure you have already covered this in the past. I read you had converted during your incarceration. I support your running for PM. You know, the man is also a politician too. So that thing, as somebody that is into politics, prime minister, into politics, and you are also in a religion, you cannot just focus on religion only. You have to also do what works for the people, right? And you know, Muslim is defending rape. The fact that you called it an Islamic problem is the horrible action. Well, I think the reason why most of these people attacked Andrew Tate was that they felt like no Muslim is stopping you from fighting for the right of the people. But why is it generalizing it that is Islamic problem? That's where they do not like it. You cannot just come and attack a particular religion because of what the society is going through. I think that's what the issue is. That assuming he said it in a very calm manner, or let's each kind of reason with the Muslims, maybe they would have come together to fight for innocent ones. But I don't know, maybe it's his approach of delivering message that was wrong. The way he spoke about the message, the way he delivered the message, and I'm sure because of what he has experienced so far in the past few months, that's what is agitating him to speak this manner. Maybe a lot of people have attacked him online so many times, so out of anger he used that to bounce at the Muslims. I think that's what actually happened, and which was wrong. No matter what you have gone through, when you come on social media to talk about an issue, we should always put the pain or the anger aside so that it will not backfire at us. I think that's why they are attacking him back, because it's making it sound as if Muslims are the one causing the rapists to causing people to be raping women, or Muslims are the only one behind it. That's how it sounds to Muslims. That's why they are all angry that is, putting all those anger on the Muslims. There are a lot of comments that some people were glad that he made such comment, while some people were angry that why will he talk in such manner. Muslim? Why don't you say Pakistan? Because Malaysia and Indonesia hold large portion of Muslims. We are a Muslim country and we do not go and migrate. I don't know what this one is saying, but Muslim Pakistan, okay, Malaysia and Indonesia, there are also Muslims in that country. Where people gave a lot of comments. I've said it before and I will say it again. Only Allah knows what's in your heart, brother. And we are nobody to say that. May Allah guide us all. So this one is, I think, is kind of, agreeing to what, Agitate said. But I'm looking for somebody that is against him, that didn't like what he said. Okay. How about sitting down at a table with ex-Muslim to test the validity of your belief in Allah? How many hours do you spend studying Islam before you convert? So guys, if you go on Twitter, you will see a lot of comments regarding that. Like, you will see how people regard. But let me know your point of view regarding this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye.